Hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode. So if you guys have noticed, I am not in the ocean this week, and it is because my wetsuit needs to be repaired. I've been wearing this Omer neoprene 7mm wetsuit for quite some time now, and it's a great wetsuit, keeps me warm, has the perfect chest material right here for loading the spear gun. However, I have unfortunately got some tears inside it. You can see that's right there. And this is due to me being a little bit lazy and not putting enough lubricant material on these wetsuits. These neoprene wetsuits are very tough to get in, and it is basically impossible to get in unless you use a certain lubricant material. And I just didn't use enough that day, and I kind of forced it onto me and pushed it a little bit more than I should have, and I have these few tears. And in today's episode, what we're going to work on is repairing those tears. And so first thing you're going to need is this right here. This is contact cement. This is good for repairing boots, wetsuits, dry suits, gloves, and any of the, any dive material that you can think of having. And so we are going to use this and make the repairs today. First things first, when repairing the wetsuit or repairing any of that stuff, you need to make sure that your suit or boots or whatever you're trying to repair is dry. It's clean and dry. There's no sand or dirt or water or anything anywhere in this area. So that's going to be the first order of business. Second thing, this thing says to shake well. So we got to shake it well. Also, if you have something similar to this, it could help because you're going to have to hold the tear open. So we're going to start off with this tear right here. Very simple and common tear. And so basically what you want to do is you want to keep this open, get the material on both sides and let the material dry, and then get another coat on both sides and let the material dry. The instructions here say to only do it twice. But the guy at the dive shop insisted that I do it a handful of times, so I'm going to go for 4 or 5 coats. And then it says to let it dry, wait about 5 minutes or so to let it dry. So now the trick here is you have to get this material on both sides of the tear. And this is going to be our first coat. Now, you have to keep it open while it dries. Okay. So after about 5 minutes or so, right here I'm feeling that the material has dried up. And there's my cat smelling my suit. So that means that we're ready for the second coat. Once again, on both sides, same as last time. This is my first time doing this, by the way. So I can get it on my first time. Y'all can too. And so there we go. So now the material. So I got a little bit of this on the suit right here at the bottom. So I don't really want to have too much of it spilling all over the place. So I'm just going to wipe it away. So the second coat just dried up. Now it's time to put on the third coat. Reapplying it on both sides of the tear. All right, now the third coat has dried, and now I'm just going to do the fourth and final coat. Before I started doing this, I was a little bit worried about, should I be wearing gloves? Can I get this on my hands? I guess as long as you don't eat it, you should be fine. And it's kind of like, almost like glue, where it just dries up on your hand, and then you can kind of just peel it off. So it's not the end of the world if it gets on your hands. So again, one last time on both sides of the tear. And that should do the trick. And now we just wait this last one out. And then right after this last one dries up, we are going to slap them back together and see what happens. Stay tuned. All right, so that was the fourth and final coat, and now we're just going to fold it right back into itself. So we're going to just put it right together. So there it is. There is where the abrasion was, or the cut was. This is where the tear is, and so now we need to keep it together. We need to let it dry like this for about 10 minutes or so. Just going to be wiping this down with the napkin. I don't want more parts of the suit to get stuck to each other, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to keep a clean napkin on top of it. Like that. And I'm just going to leave it. Just going to let it sit there for about 10 minutes. Okay, so it's been a little bit over 10 minutes, so time to check out what happened. Moment of truth. So this is where the cut was, or the tear. I'm not going to try to tear it up again, obviously, but, well, it's not sticky, right? Material has dried up, and it definitely looks like the tear is gone. So I will definitely be keeping an eye on this after I put it on and take it off for my next dive. But it certainly looks a lot better than it did when it started. And now I'm just going to finish all that up for all the other cuts, for all the other tears that I have. I keep calling them cuts, I don't know why. For all the other tears that I have. And I will let you guys know how that feels in my next video. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see what kind of action I'm doing in this wetsuit, be sure to check out all my older videos and the newer ones that are coming up. And I hope you guys benefited from this video. And hopefully, if you have any tears in your wetsuits, you can patch them up just like that. Remember, just one last look at the material that you need. Here it is. Pause the video, write it down, search for it on Amazon or whatever. Ask your dive shop about it. And be sure to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.